Has he told you what he thinks going to happen to Casca? Ty?
It's not what I want.
I don't
It's what
know.
I think. It's not what I want. It's what I think might happen. It's not what I want. It's just what I think might happen. I think
Lani.
I think Griffith and Guts are gonna be fighting at the end, of course, because we all know that's the fight's gonna happen, and Casca's gonna get in the middle of it, and she might end up dying. So
why would she?
Happen? I don't want it to.
Why would she ever stop us from killing Griffith?
Exactly.
Why would?
Understandable. To kind of warm us up before we get into the top 10, I decided, you know what? I'm going to ask everybody this question so you can kind of tell your own personal taste. Who is your favorite female anime character, and what is your favorite series led by a female lead? Anime female lead, of course. So that is a question. Mull it over. Does someone have an answer right now? If not, I can kind of set the tone.
I'm ready to go.
Go for it.
My favorite female character in all of anime is Mai Sakurajima from Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. You want to talk about a female who just got it going. Like you could, like Lani, the way I say it, you could put Mai in any anime and she'd work out perfectly. If anything, she'd solve a lot of problems better than the female characters in those series. Obviously, Bunny Girl Senpai is a slice of life, but you want to talk about a character who's an adult. She don't play those games like, oh no, we got to waste 5 episodes just trying to see if they like each other or not. No, Mai don't play those games, man. She gave you one of the most heartbreaking moments in the Bunny Girl Senpai movie. Me and Lani, we don't need to talk about it. That's trauma we don't need to revisit.
Don't make me cry again, nigga.
And don't just think because it's a slice of life, she ain't ready to throw hands. Because when she slapped Sakura, man, in a shonen anime, if this was shonen anime, bro flying through buildings on that slap. So that's why I feel. But my favorite series led by a female is, it's Frieren, but I feel like everybody's gonna say Frieren, so I'm gonna take my mouth from Apothecary Diaries.
I was gonna say Frieren.
I wasn't gonna say Frieren either.
And bet I'm taking.
No,
Frieren.
I wasn't either.
But I'm gonna fight for both of them because first of all, the hidden gem of this season, because I think only me, Lani, and Riddell watched it, was Apothecary Diaries. You want to talk about a woman just making it through medieval China, and she's so quirky. She's amazing. Mama was amazing. She's an amazing character who I feel like, because she came out the same time as Frieren, she's never going to get the love that she really deserves, even though she does get love. But people, they're going to constantly compare those two, I feel like, until the end of time. But Mama can hold her own with anybody. And I'm straight up standing on business about that. The only thing she doesn't do is that because she's not in a shonen, she doesn't fight, but she don't need to fight. That's how great she is.
Did you name 2 female anime characters?
Yes, I cheated.
Oh my goodness. You know why I'm annoyed that you did that? Stay stealing from me. Because my favorite female anime character, I thought long and hard about this, and I do think it's Mao Mao. I do think it's Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries as well. There's something I really like characters who are intelligent. And Mao Mao is as intelligent as you can get for the setting that she's in Apothecary Diaries, as she navigates a world that she was kind of forced into, but by using her understanding of medicine and drugs and her intuitive mind to really piece information together, you get to see her kind of navigate a very unique type of political world within that kind of structure with, the emperor and his, what are they called?
You're talking about the eunuchs or the princesses?
The female characters. What's their titles?
Oh, I know what you're
blanking right now. I don't know why.
I'm blanking too, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got a lot of different female characters that are trying to get have his baby. There's a title for them. I'm just blanking.
The consorts, queen consorts.
Oh, consorts.
The consorts, the concubines. You guys get the idea. But yeah, Mao Mao is really good, really interesting, and she has a good blend of humor and intelligence too. So yeah, she's my favorite character, favorite female, favorite anime. Since you did 2, I'm gonna do 2. Frieren and Soul Eater are my 2 favorites. Frieren's.
You mean manga?
No, so favorite anime with a female lead and favorite female character. Both of them.
So you're
So
saying
Soul
Soul Eater
Eater?
is free reign?
So you're saying Maka from Soul? Okay.
No, I'm saying the anime
The show,
Soul Eater.
the show overall.
Yeah, I'm saying the
Oh,
Soul
okay.
Eater series, and the character I'm talking about is Mao Mao. So Soul Eater's great. Watch Soul Eater until like halfway through, read the manga because they completely just mess up the flow of the story. But Soul Eater's fire. It's a really good story, and it's great. So those are my two.
Who's next?
What's my next?
What about you, Serena?
Well, see, for me, it's hard to rank women because all women. No, 'cause I love my female characters, but I don't really rank them too often. I will say that female characters that have surprised me and that I've connected to recently. I always have to wave her flag, the Nobara flag. I don't have any Nobara merch near me. I have a My pin, which is funny, but no Nobara. um, I actually enjoy her a bit more than Maki, and I know that that's like a controversial take. I love both of them, uh, and I know that with Nobara, how nice her character is to me is not just about how strong she is or how much time she takes up in the actual series, but I liked her backstory a lot and how that tied into feeling ostracized and mistreated because you're different, and how that ties into the overall story, and how she's a protector and is someone that could want more for herself and get away from a place that she knew would be detrimental to her well-being as a person, and that she was able to learn from other women and inspire other women. And I love seeing that in a character when there's like strong female bonds between a female character and another one. So that was a character that really surprised me recently. That I really like. I do enjoy Asa, but she needs more screen time on Chainsaw Man. I need my girl Asa to get some more love.
We
um,
love Asa.
we
respect
all
Asa.
agree.
We all agree.
Hmm.
Asa haters, we don't. Those are bad guys. But I can go next. My favorite woman in anime, I don't care what nobody's saying, is Casca from Berserk. I love Casca. Now, I get the state that she was in for a chunk of the conviction arc, because that's really, because we go to Millennium Falcon, that's not really the main cast because it follows Griffith. But I can genuinely say, when I reading the Golden Age arc, I don't think that I've enjoyed a female character more in any story than that. Like, her dynamic with Guts and even Griffith was so good, right? Like, her juggling her feelings for both of these people in her life, her trying to find her own path as a warrior, her trying to hold the Banner Hawk by herself when Guts leaves. Her vulnerability with Guts was genuinely beautiful. It was probably some of the most beautiful scenes I ever read. Like, the confession, when she confesses the stress she's going through, and she even tried to take her own life. Gus seeing that vulnerability from her and being willing to accept it, and then vice versa for Guts, her seeing his vulnerability and she accepting that, and then basically healing each other's physical but more so mental wounds. That shit was beautiful, bro. Genuinely beautiful. And I'm also excited for what her character has to come, because I think that this next arc is going to give. We got even some chapters in this recent arc of Berserk from her POV, so I'm excited for what her story is going to ultimately become. I'm very much big on Disney endings. I think children's movies are some of the best movies ever, best stories ever, kids stories. I want a Disney for Berserk. I want the rainbows. I want the fairies. I want the wedding. Gus, get your vision back. Grow that arm back somehow. I don't know how it's gonna work.
He
I
deserves
don't know how
it.
it's gonna work. I hope it happens. I went back to read that interview from Muir where he said it'd be a disservice to give his fans a grim ending after the story.
Mhm.
So I think Casca will have one of the most beautiful endings that I've seen. So I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna fight anybody who says different. I swear to God. I don't know how you read that story and somebody said, "No, I want it to be dark." Nah, put your hands up.
They're gonna come out and they're gonna say it as soon as we get our Disney ending. They're like, doesn't make any sense.
You
Mira,
don't want
why?
if you don't want Casca, you don't want Guts and especially Casca to have a happy ending. You're sick.
Yeah,
You're
me and Lani
I
gonna
think you're
fight.
sick.
Me and Lani gonna fight. Has he told you what he thinks gonna happen to Casca?
Oh,
Ty?
no.
It's not what I want.
I
It's
don't
what
know.
I think. It's not what I want. It's what I think might happen. It's not what I want. It's just what I think might happen. I
He's gonna
think
fight, Lani.
I think
He's gonna
Griffith
fight.
and Guts are gonna be fighting at the end, of course, because we all know that's the fight's gonna happen, and Casca's gonna get in the middle of it, and she might end up dying. So that
Nah.
Why would
might
she?
happen. I don't want it
Why
to
would she
happen.
Why would she ever stop us from killing Griffith?
Exactly.
Why would she? No, stop! No, she's gonna kill him.
If she did try to interject, she wouldn't be as stupid as to like fling herself in the middle of it. Like
Yeah, that's not happening.
I really
That
hope they
would-
don't
What?
her, like,
What if they're both
learning about
fighting and
first
she tries
class.
to save him? Like she
Yeah, what if
sees
she
that
tries
he's
to
going
save
for like a
Guts from
killing
Griffith,
blow, and she goes in the middle of it.
Guts from
It
Griffith.
makes more. It makes more sense for her to try to save Guts than just hey, let's just give them like one. Mira is not gonna let that happen because I don't see
From the grave,
that's
he won't let
crazy.
that
I'm
happen.
gonna say he dead. He
Crazy.
dead. They're
He's gonna come back and not let
It's
that
in his
happen.
notes, okay? They've got the notes.
It also
Yeah, that's
completely
crazy.
destroys her character. It completely
Saving
destroys
Why?
Griffith?
Kill her for
just
what?
being-
What would
saving
the
Guts?
point be?
Saving Guts?
No,
No, because then it would just
now
be
you're
Guts
switching to
being
saving
like,
Guts. We're
"Oh,
going
I
off what you
lost."
first said, Lonnie.
I'm
It
just
destroys
saying,
her
like,
character.
I feel like she might end up dying. I don't want her to die, but I just feel like that might
It
happen.
don't make no sense.
So
Guts will die
again,
before
you can look up the
If it happens,
interview.
if it happens, then Randall's be crying in the
But here's
corner.
the
I'm
thing,
gonna be like,
Lonnie, here's the thing, right? The reason why I think you shouldn't have to worry about that is because you can look it up. The interview where Mira says he will not have the ending will not be grim, and that's fucking grim. If she just gets killed,
Well,
that's
I
crazy.
didn't see the interview, so I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't. So that's what I'm saying. I am very optimistic. The ending will be something happy, and I want it to be as Disney as possible. I want that Shrek ending when it was like in the swamp. It was magical. Listen, man, I want Shirky and all her people to make it pixie dust. I want that. But my favorite anime or manga led by a woman, well, in this case, a girl, is Emma from Promise Neverland. Well, just Promise Neverland. Promise Neverland is one of my favorite series. A lot of people don't like the anime. I don't like the anime, but the manga is tough. I love the manga. It was one of those. Now I don't think it reached AOT level, but that first arc I was reading it, I was locked in. It's great.
Yeah, Ty, stop talking. $2 super chat. Angie Carr, she go the best. I know she not anime, and IDGAF.
No, she.
I don't
I
know.
blame Shigo for like my taste in women
One of the greatest cosplaying costumes in
of all time.
history.
All time.
Valid.
I blame her for all my taste in women. Her and Blackfire.
We had to say it. We had to say it.
Hey man, shout out.
So I think
Ty, continue. Go ahead.
Promise Neverland. Also, I'm gonna say everybody's saying two. I'm gonna say two. Inuyasha, because Kagome is the main character. Kagome is it's her. The exciting event is her going to the feudal period. That's it. So she's the main character. I know you can say dual protagonist. She's the main character of Inuyasha. So Inuyasha and Promise Neverland are easily my two favorites.
I'll still say, well, because I'm doing my rewatch of Inuyasha. Every time she's in her own world, I'm just fast forwarding through that shit because I do not care. I do not care.
That was some of my favorite stuff.
It literally was
Like
that
seeing her with her
episode.
friends,
That's
and then like it was so fun, and it was nice
It
to see her have like
was.
relationships outside of the stuff that we usually see her
the
doing.
same
Like,
stuff. She's
Did
still
you
the
fast
same
forward
guy,
the-
doing the same. Like, bro.
Did you fast forward the part where Inuyasha came to the real world too?
Yeah, no, like I'll watch the interactions when he gets over there, but like when she's talking to her friends or she's at school,
You
I don't
just-
give a damn.
I don't lie. It's hilarious. It's so funny because it's so realistic. Like she's telling them about this guy that she likes, but he's like kind of like a delinquent. It's cute as hell. And one of my favorite episodes is when she gets sick and he comes to the period, her time to help her nurse her back to health, and he gives her a remedy that his mother gave him. I said that was beautiful, bro. Now I know I get Inuyasha the cheater, but he's a pleasant cheater.
It's a cheating. It's a
He's
cheating.
a pleasant cheater.
No, seriously.
Explain.
Santo, he cheats.
Can I explain?
nice
Can I
about it,
explain
you know
that?
what I mean?
Yes,
Can
please.
I explain? Can I explain?
You better justify cheating right now.
No.
about
I
to
didn't say. I said he's pleasant. I didn't say his cheating was pleasant.
Oh,
See?
Pleasant
See,
cheat.
yeah.
you're about to
Cheating if she already know if she knows what it is. Like she knows.
You're
what
about to
it
give
is.
an optimistic spin on his cheating.
No. I said he's pleasant, not his cheating.
Mhm.
Oh, so he's a good guy that cheats.
Yeah, yes. Actually, is he not a good guy?
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at Serena's face right now. That says it all.
Ultimate disgust.
Let me say this one last thing.
Hey, might
died
be
on
time.
this
Serena,
Imagine,
put the plan back on.
this is great. Imagine, right? Your fiance dies. That was his fiance, essentially. But they were about to get married. Your fiance dies, right? in front of you, and you go to basically that thing. He was like the tree. He basically went to sleep one night and woke up.
Let's say
That's all it was.
Call it a coma.
Right. He basically just went to sleep. He wakes up and then he meets a woman that looks canonically that they are completely identical. They look different for the audience to understand, but canonically they're identical. And then your fiance comes back to life. I know she's dead, but she comes back. I understand why he's torn. That makes sense to me. No,
Should have made up his damn mind. Playing those girls.
Sounds like
Hey,
justified cheating to
Serena,
me. I'm just saying.
Serena, the answer is real simple. One of them tried to kill him. I don't know what to tell you.
But it's a misunderstanding, though.
It's a misunderstanding.
Brandon, but you know what, though? He understands that the Raku manipulate them. So he feels good, like, yo, we should be fighting each other because someone broke up our marriage. That's understandable.
Yeah, don't talk.
It's a tragedy.
$2 super chat. Angie Carr, Azula. She anime. I don't give up. Toxic anime chicks the best. $2 super chat. Jaded. Can't hate a man with options.
What's up with our chat today, bro?
Yo, this is Women's History Month, gents. What are we doing?
Type putting a battery on their back.
First of all, May better. I'll say it. May better. All y'all talk about Azula, y'all would be horrified to be hanging out with her. Let's keep it a stack.
Horrified. Who?
You different, Lani. You don't count. But like, come on. May better. Zuko fumbled that. Let's keep it a stack. Zuko straight up fumbled that. May's fantastic.
I'm still taking Ty Lee over May, but that's for degenerate reasons. Whose turn? Santo, is it your turn?
You can go. I'll go last.
Oh. Well, I'll go Makima because I love toxic women. And she reminds me of too many of my exes. And for
how's that a good thing?
I was just about to say.
Doesn't make her a top female character.
Yeah, like
I was thinking I'm wearing.
Please explain. Right no, I'm about to put Molly in a
Rodell, that's when you don't have an answer to the question and you just throw anything just to see if it fits.
No, yeah. I'll say she's a grade A manipulator. Gotta love it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But for
wait, who'd you say?
I said Makima.
Why not? I
was gonna say Esdeath, but I was just gonna get.
She is a fire antagonist, but
I was gonna give you a more general answer. But no, for anime, I'm gonna go Claire from Claymore, and I got something for Netflix. Netflix, because they announced that Claymore's getting a live action. If you fuck this up like you did with Death Note and everything else besides One Piece, heads on pikes. I'm done. They ain't messing up Claymore because they messed up the Witcher. They messed up the Witcher, which is similar to Claymore. If they mess this up too, nah, I ain't doing it.
They're gonna mess it up. You said
it should have been an HBO show,
like you did with everything except for One Piece.
It should be an HBO show, but Netflix got this shit. If they mess up Claymore, random,
they're gonna mess it up. You literally said it like you mess up everything else except for One Piece. They're literally hitting like 1 for 99. Like they're gonna mess it up.
But that one though. But that one
Crash Out's gonna be legendary.
But that one, and also there's only one good live action anime, and that's One Piece, and Netflix has it. So it's like, at least they got something on the board.
Hey Santo, this girl cheated on me. She cheats on me all the time, but she did give me that fire anniversary gift once. Every other time was trash.
Yeah, and then nobody else gave me anything. So I
still don't make it right.
Me.
Nobody else make it right.
Why are we harping on cheating so much? Ty, you see what you did?
Don't mess it up.
I blame Ty. because that's why the cheating came. I just thought about it. I blame Ty for that.
I don't know why, but me too.
Claymore's a shout though, like for real. It's a really good series. And I've said this. I've talked to Miles about it. It's like a toned down Berserk, with like female lead characters that are pushing the story. $2 super chat. 1 out of 99, almost like Rodell being right.
Jesus. Hey yo.
Crazy shot out of nowhere.
Jade off the top rope.
Crazy shot out of nowhere.
Steph Curry from the logo. Okay.
Dang.
Hey, he cooking.
Never. But
bro shoot like Steph Curry against France.
Hey man. Shout out Jaden. If we didn't fuck with you, Jaden, you know what I'm saying? I would cook this shit.
You got him cursing too?
I would
Damn.
That's how you let the anger slip out.
I rock with Jaden though, so we good.
Hey, I like that declaration. He tries to bring you right back in though, Riddell. Look at that. He told you he loves you, man.
Yeah, I mean, love is just a word. $2 super chat. Angie Carr, Sailor Moon, and the Scouts top the list. No contest.
I wanted to talk about them. I was like, whew, it's a tough one. I love Sailor Moon. I really do,
Same.
especially towards the end of the series. I think her character really shines beautifully. And I was about to say spoilers for Sailor Moon.
But wait, word about Sailor Moon spoilers.
But I do. First of all, like we always talk about, like the whole like, oh, she could beat Goku and stuff. Like, yeah, pretty much. Like by the end of the series, she's like God. She's like tapped into all of the energy that there is in the universe, like all the life force. But I do love that the story starts centering around her growth as a person through interacting with a future version of herself, and also taking care of herself in a sense through her future self coming to herself as a child, and just being able to exist and fight without her friends, but also feeling their strength with her. And it's just a really beautiful story. And I love Sailor Moon. Always support her.
Yes, sir. Shout out Sailor Moon. Santo, you're the last one.
So I know my girl gets a lot of slander from Ty and especially Taylor.
Me?
But my favorite character, female character, and is also my favorite female-led anime is Toru
Don't say it.
Honda from Fruits Basket.
Oh my fuck.
And here is
You guys
why.
hate Toru?
Yeah, they say that she's toxically positive.
She's so annoying, bro.
What?
What does that even mean?
The
I hate
reason
her. I hate her, bro.
I mean, but you know who is saying it, right? Who is your favorite female character again, Lani?
I mean,
yeah.
Case in point.
He only likes toxic women. So when they're all about healing generational trauma, then that's
so happy all the
she has to
time.
be giving the
that's-
trauma. Then
and
she's a
that's
good
what I
female
was just
character.
about to say. Toru has such a sad story. And the fact that she can still smile through all of that while dealing with everybody's mental health issues, because literally Fruits Basket is all about just mental health and just manipulation and trauma and gaslighting. And the fact that she is the one beam of light in that entire show just filled with toxicity, I love that about her. That she can literally just put her own pain aside to help others. I just gravitate toward characters like that. The girl was homeless without her mom, and she's helping people at the same time. She's my favorite character. And Lani, toxic positivity. She's too positive. That makes no sense.
Yo, yeah, that beam of light, it's like right in your eye. It's burning your eye. I'm sorry, you could hit her with a damn car, and she's
Not everybody's a vampire like you, bro.
Bro,
you need some light in your life, bro.
that's what you're there for, Santo.
Damn.